I'm Tommie Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week. Rick Walz, the president and CEO of Your Better Business Bureau for Northern Indiana, is on with us. Rick, how are you, sir?
Tommie, I'm doing quite well. And how about yourself?
Very well, thank you. I want to talk today about QR codes. They're all over the place now. There are a lot of signs, a lot of ads, a lot of menus. What do we need to know?
Yeah, Tommie, you're right. I mean, they are all over. Everywhere you go, you see a QR code. You know, they're a very convenient way for businesses to direct consumers to their websites, mobile apps, or anything else. But sometimes they can also be a scam tactic.
Really?
Yeah, most QR codes are legitimate, but BBB Scam Tracker has reports about a scam that involves fraudulent QR codes at parking lots, and the FTC has reported on this type of QR code fraud as well.
All right, so how exactly does this scam work?
Well, in this particular variety, it starts off when you pull up to a city parking meter, a parking sign, or a parking voucher machine. So you notice a prominently placed QR code with a message like, pay for parking here. So it seems like a valid payment method, so you can scan the code and pay using your email address and your credit card. But here's the first red flag. You don't receive proof of payment, but you can see an amount has been charged to your credit card, and you assumed it was for the parking. And that's where the things get really strange. So a few weeks later, you notice an unfamiliar charge on your credit card. Now, the charge may be a recurring fee from an unrelated company who is posing as the city's parking fee service. And in other scenarios, you unknowingly signed up for an entertainment streaming service when you scanned that parking code QR code. So one consumer shared their experience with Scam Tracker. They said, there was a sign by the parking spot asking us to pay with a credit card. We followed the instruction to provide our credit card information and expected to pay a few dollars. Our credit card company texted us immediately asking us to confirm a charge for $49.99. Of course, we declined the charge and we left the place. A few days later, the company tried to charge us again. I was told that we signed up for some kind of streaming service.
Wow. So how can people avoid an imposter QR scam?
Well, you know, you really have to be cautious out there, Tommie. But here's a few things. Wherever possible, pay for the parking directly through the meter. So instead of scanning the QR code to pay for parking, use your credit card or cash, whatever, to pay directly using that machine or meter. Also, watch out for short links. If a QR code says it will open a URL short link, you can't know for sure where the code is directing you to. It could be hiding malicious URL or not belonging to the organization that you are trying to pay. And where possible, take a good look at the website of that company before paying. So before providing payment, check the company's website for signs of scams. Look at the URL, look for spelling or grammar errors and blurry images or logo. Those kind of fuzzy things can be a clue that they may not be a legitimate site. And of course, around the meter and the signs around the parking area, look for evidence of tampering. Scammers may try to confuse you by placing QR code stickers where they do not belong, or they may even place them on top of legitimate QR codes. So keep a close eye out for maybe fixed signs where it indicates that maybe there's a bunch of the little QR codes piled up on top of each other. That's a real sign of tampering. Now, also, you can install a QR scanner with added protections. So antivirus companies may offer QR scanner apps that alert you to phishing scams, suspicious links, and forced app downloads before you click the link. So take advantage of secure scanners to get extra protection.
Great information as usual, Rick. Is there anything else you'd like to add about these QR code scams?
Well, Tommie, I guess just our normal warning. If you think you've been targeted by a scam, whether you've lost money or not, report it to BBB Scam Tracker at bbb.org/scam tracker and report it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. And of course, if you've lost money to one of these scams, immediately notify your credit card company or your bank so that they're aware of it as well. And if a legitimate company has been scammed, it's a good idea to also inform the legitimate company that someone is imitating them out there.
Absolutely. And as always, your report could protect someone from a similar scam. We got to have each other's backs. Rick Walz with the Better Business Bureau for Northern Indiana. It's always a pleasure, my friend, and we will talk to you again soon.
Look forward to it, Tommie. Thank you.